In just a decade, India has evolved from being 10th largest economy in the world to today being the 5th largest economy. And it's like India switched from being a shopaholic to being a savvy entrepreneur. The Make in India campaign turned the India from import junkie to export powerhouse. Even though its results is not as much as expected, it's still a way forward than the previous India a decade ago. Meanwhile, India went from the shopping spree, but for smart stuff like logistics, digital infrastructure, and economic development. But wait, there is more. India is also flexing its muscles in defense, reaching for the stars in the space, and nurturing a garden of startups and even scoring big in sports. Talk about glow up. The next big goal is Viksit Bharat by 2047. Now, India is setting its sights on becoming Viksit Bharat, means developed India by 2047. It's not just a catchy slogan. Niti Aayog got a whole game plan laid out. Let's peek into this crystal ball, shall we? So, what is Viksit Bharat anyway? Imagine a country where everyone living large, high incomes, long lives, fancy gadgets, and a lifestyle that'd make Instagram followers green with envy. That is Viksit Bharat for you in simple words. Right now, India's GDP is $3.36 trillion with people earning about 2 lakhs per annum on average. The goal is to make India a $30 trillion economy by 2047, with average Srinu and Raj earning approximately 15 lakhs 7,000 annually. Sounds dreamy, right? But here is a catch. India needs to grow its per capita income 8 times in just 23 years. It's like going from bicycle to sports car in one giant leap. And the thing about it is middle income trap. You ever heard about the middle income trap? It's like getting stuck in a quicksand just when thought you are cruising. Many countries that grew up too fast ended up here, unable to level up for the decades, and India's plan is slow and steady wins the race. The focus is on sustainable growth that lifts everyone up, not just lucky few. And they have a master plan for it. So let's deep dive into that master plan. First one is poverty should be gone. Time to skill up for youth and turn farmers into factory workers and tech wizards. India is aiming to become world's go-to manufacturing and service hub. And second one is state versus state. Picture this. States competing like contestants on the reality show, trying to woo investors with better law and order, snazzy infrastructure, and smooth governance. And third one is improving living standards, clean water, 24 into 7 electricity, top-notch healthcare, and schools. India's working on making these basic necessities as common as chai and samosas on the street. And fourth one is Green Revolution 2.0. Natural farming is new code. It's good for soil, great for farmers' wallets, and hit in the global environment and market. And number 5, tech takeover. From beefing up the cybersecurity to letting AI run the show in governance, India's going full tech savvy. There you have it, guys. India's blueprint for becoming the superstar on the world stage. It's ambitious, it's bold, it got everyone from policymakers to regular Rams and Srinus and Jhansis fired up. Will India pull it off? Only time will tell. But one thing is for sure, it's going to be one heck of a ride. But I want this plan to be successful. At least if we take about poverty should be eliminated and states competing with the states not only in budget but also in the growth and improving the living standards like clean water, 24 into electricity, top-notch healthcare, and good education. Who doesn't want these things? Like, I really want it. I think every Indian deserves it. So let's hope this master plan works at least 50 to 70% in the next decade so that we can live proudly as saying we are Indians, not the one that you see, but the things that your media doesn't show.